it to me.
Yep.
So do I have to wonder if any other birthday gifts that you're going to tell me you're going to do? Do I have to wonder if you're telling me you're coming to my game? Do I have to wonder if you're going to show? Do I have that anxiety of hopefully you show up for me this time? That's something that you have to be mindful, which ties back into being mindful to the access that you give others to your emotions. Yeah. And when you're a child, you don't know any better. No. So it's the parents' job, it's the adult's responsibility to make sure that they're holding others accountable to meeting the expectations that you set for your children.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is extremely important, because if you don't hold individuals accountable to the expectations that you set for your children and you set for yourself and your family, then other people won't respect it.
God bless. Yeah.
So accountability is extremely important. It's important in your day-to-day life. It's important in your social life. It's important in your professional life. It's important because you have to send a message that you matter. And if even the person that you're speaking to don't get it, they don't understand it in the moment, you have to understand, I matter, and it's important the way I allow people to treat me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold you accountable to respecting my decisions. I'm going to hold you accountable to respecting my boundaries. And I'm going to hold you accountable to treating me the way I deserve to be treated.
Oh, beautifully said. Wow. Thank you. And by the way, you're listening to Coach Barnes here. For those of you who are tuning in, just remind us how we can reach out to you if we want to work with you again. She's a life coach and so much more.
Yes, and so much more. The woman of many crowns. You can definitely go to the website, www.goldminethoughts.com. You can also follow me on social media at Coach Barnes GMT, and subscribe to my blog, The Recondition.wordpress.com.
Perfect. Let's continue. So what else is in store for us? Sorry to interrupt there, but accountability brought me in my mind to that.
No worries. Like, this is the work. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. And I love when a client has that aha moment. It's like, you know what? I have a story. Yeah. I have something that connects exactly to what we're discussing, because that's how you know it's working. Yeah. That's how you know this is real. Like, I'm dropping real gems here. I'm not pulling things out of a hat. These are real things. These are things that actions and things that you can take and put into action the same day. And I definitely say, that's why I say brain jumping is important. Things may not make sense to you in the moment, but write them down, because they will make sense eventually.
Yep.
So you're writing things down, you're holding people accountable, you're setting boundaries, you are reflecting on yourself so that you can grow. You are surrounding yourself with people who understand they have the same pattern as you. They are willing to put themselves first so that they can be there for others. Because if you don't put yourself first, if you don't show up for yourself, how can you expect someone else to show up for you?
True.
And how can you expect someone who doesn't show up for themselves to show up for you?
Good point. Yeah.
So it's that find you an accountability partner where you can say, hey, I'm showing up for you. I need you to make sure that you're showing up for you. I need you to make sure that I'm showing up for myself as well. Because I have a habit to pile things on. Jill, I know, has a habit to pile things on. You're like, all right, I can do it. Let me get my cape out. I'm going to go to the game. I'm going to drop you off here. I'm going to do the laundry. I'm going to cook dinner. I'm going to do all these things. And I'm going to meet my friends. So this good. You do all these things, but when do you stop to say, you know what? Jill needs a moment. Jill needs a moment. It's okay not to be everything for everyone. No is a complete sentence.
Yep.
And you can thank me later for it. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what, friend? I'm going to have to sit this one out because I need me time.
Absolutely.
Go get you a massage. Go do a facial at home.
Wait, I last week I went, was it Friday? I got my face lasered. I had my son's father watch have kids and
Mm-hmm.
got my face lasered. But no, the best part about that, I actually went out afterwards. I met my friends out from my old neighborhood, and I got to see people I haven't seen in like 5 years, old school friends, and I just had so much fun out to like a late dinner. I did something for myself. I felt so good. And then the laser too. But yes, I did do something for myself. Maybe that's why I have an extra pep in my step.
And that's what it is. It's you showing up for yourself. It's you saying, I deserve this. And that's okay. Sometimes we feel guilty for wanting to do things for ourselves because we know others depend on us, or there's so much thing, and you're going, well, I'm doing okay for myself, and I see this person like struggling a bit, or they need a bit of support. So you know what? I'm going to put this off for me, and I'm going to go help out. Yeah. And it's like, it's great that you have the heart to want to do that. But you cannot continue to put yourself off. You have to find a balance. Yes, you can help out, but you also have to make sure that you find time for your own well-being. Because if you don't do that, then how well of a service can you be for the next person? Because guess what happens? Then you become angry and grumpy, you're snappy, and it's like, did you really come and help me?
So true, yeah.
So you have to find ways to be okay with doing something for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of a successful woman, of a successful mom, of a successful wife. That's a big part. You have to be okay with saying, I need me time. Because we often we don't do it.
True.
Often we feel guilty about that me time. We feel guilty about that extra 15 minutes we spend in the shower, or that extra 10 minutes we say, I'm going to drink my coffee slow today. We feel a little guilty because we feel like, I could have been doing something else. Yep. But sometimes you need to embrace the silence and just listen to your heart.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome. See, that's why I'm
thank
here.
You, but you're helping thousands of people. But I'm just I think it's for me. But hopefully everyone's taking away from this as well.
Right. I hope that our listeners are taking things away. I hope that they're jotting things down. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Coach Barnes DMT, as well as go to the website www.goldminethoughts and follow the blog, the Recondition.wordpress.com.
Thank you so much for being here, for joining us, and for your personal help and guidance as well. I mean, I got to use that to my advantage. You're helping so many, and I'm one of them. So thank you. I appreciate it, and hope you have a fantastic day.
You do the same, and welcome to the Recondition community, Jill.
Thank you so much for doing all you do. Stand by.
Hey, Coach Barnes here, founder and CEO of Gold Mine Thoughts Leadership Development and Life Coaching Services, located in Brooklyn, New York. We specialize in developing exceptional leaders through smart management, efficient planning, effective communication, and essential training. If you're ready to take the next step to becoming exceptional with Gold Mine Thoughts, get to your phone, tablet, or computer and type in www.goldminethoughts.com to get set up with your one-on-one coaching session with me today. Coach Barnes from Gold Mine Thoughts.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Let's go inside the mind of a 10-year-old.
I should have worn those earrings today. I like those earrings. Gabby has those awesome earrings. I need to ask her where she got those, but that's just what she would want me to do. I'll have Michaela ask her for me.
Buckle up, Sarah.
Yeah, but then Michaela will be like, why don't you just ask her yourself? That's just like Michaela.
Sarah, buckle up.
Michaela's such a great name. I wish I was called Michaela. There's like a dozen Sarahs in my class.
Hey, we're not hitting the road until you buckle up, honey.
Oh yeah, seatbelt. I forget sometimes because my brain is like busy, you know? I wonder if there's pizza at school today.
Sometimes it can be tough to get through to your kids, but it's not impossible. Always make sure they're wearing their seatbelts, even on short drives.